Hello. This research investigates the effect of mentoring and new teacher induction programs on teacher job satisfaction. It's a continuation of some research that I did in the spring when I investigated the relationship between induction programs and teacher job satisfaction. This research goes one step further and investigates different types of induction programs as well as the effect of mentoring. So as districts attempt to increase teacher retention and quality, new teacher induction programs are increasing in use. Nearly 3 out of 10 teachers move to a different school or leave teaching entirely or immediately following their first year. Evaluation of the impacts of teacher induction programs, including their individual components, will help districts to focus their efforts to best utilize their resources when planning programs for new teachers. This research seeks to answer 3 research questions. First, what is the relationship between new teacher participation in a formal new teacher induction program and teacher job satisfaction? Second, what is the relationship between new teacher participation in an informal or administrative introductory activities and teacher job satisfaction? And finally, what is the relationship between having an assigned mentor and teacher job satisfaction? This research is informed by the theoretical model developed by Skalvik and Skalvik that describes the relationship between school context variables and teacher satisfaction. Their theory postulates that teacher job satisfaction is related either directly or indirectly to things like value consonance, supervisory support, relations with colleagues and parents, time pressure, and discipline problems. This theory claims that those things that contribute to a feeling of belonging can ultimately result in a teacher's satisfaction with her current position or with her desire to leave her position. The theoretical framework is represented here, showing the school context variables that relate to a feeling of belonging. Many of them are also related to mentoring. So a few interesting points from the literature review strengthen the relationship between some of these variables and teacher job satisfaction. DeAngelis, Wall, and Chi in 2013 found direct associations between early career supports such as induction and mentoring and job satisfaction. Data also shows that the provision of a mentor as well as inclusion in a group of teachers for the purposes of planning provide the best supports for new teachers. Alhia and Fresco agreed that school colleagues and the guidance of a mentor have the most impact on ultimate teacher job satisfaction. The methods used in this investigation include an analysis that used a subset of data from the 2013 Teaching and Learning International Survey, or the TALIS. The data that I used consists of answers from 2,299 teachers that were identified as having 5 years or less experience. Since TALIS data is Likert type data, the investigations were restricted to non-parametric tests. 2 questions were identified as relating to job satisfaction of new teachers who participated in formal induction programs. A Mann-Whitley test was performed to compare the means of the teachers that were identified as having participated in an induction program to those that did not participate in a formal induction program. Means were also compared for job satisfaction of those teachers participating in an informal or administrative induction programs only, and those who did not participate in this type of program. Finally, the relationship between having a mentor and job satisfaction was explored by comparing the means for those teachers who had or have a mentor and those who did not. First, I share the findings for those teachers who participated in formal induction programs and how it relates to their job satisfaction. There were 2 questions that were examined here. The Mann-Whitley test indicated that teacher-reported job satisfaction was greater in teachers who participated in a formal new teacher induction program. The difference between the 2 groups was statistically significant. The second question that I identified as relating to formal induction programs and job satisfaction indicated that teachers who reported wishing that they had not become teachers were more likely to have not participated in a formal teacher induction program. These results also indicated a statistically significant difference from the mean. The findings for informal and administrative induction programs include the answers from two other TALIS questions. For the first question, means for the job satisfaction for those teachers that participated in an informal induction program when entering the teaching profession didn't differ significantly from those who did not participate in such a program. Also, means for the satisfaction of those teachers participating in only an administrative introduction to their job when entering teaching did not differ significantly from those who did not participate in this type of induction. Two additional TALIS questions were investigated to determine how mentoring affects the job satisfaction of teachers with less than 5 years experience. For the first question, the means for the job satisfaction of those teachers reporting that they had participated in mentoring and or peer observation and coaching as part of a formal school arrangement differed significantly from those teachers who did not. The second question, the means for the job satisfaction for those teachers reporting that they presently had a mentor assigned to them, differed significantly from those teachers not currently participating in such a program. The data from the TALIS survey provides support for the idea that teachers with less than 5 years experience who participated in a formal teacher induction program at the beginning of their career report greater job satisfaction. Teachers who only participated in informal administrative type of introductions to their jobs did not report job satisfaction that was greater for those who did not have this type of induction program. Mentoring seems to also result in greater job satisfaction. It is worth noting that the relationship between formal induction programs, mentoring, and job satisfaction seem to provide support for the suggested relationship between variables related to mentoring, such as supervisory support and relationships with colleagues that were suggested by Skalvik and Skalvik.